Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Jagtap. In front of all of you, I am presenting the Economics Time newspaper headlines. First of all, SP Group looks to rise $1.75 billion against Tata stake. Next, Cook may fly into launch first India Apple Store this month. Next, MHA ask states to maintain law and orders of Hanuman Jayanti. Next, UK government offers to sweeten package of Tata Steel UK. Next, IRDAI tells insurers to cut cost, pass on gains to customers. Next, white collar jobs, the next gig thing in tech driven economy. Next, Hindalco to revisit capex plans amid global headwinds. On page number 3 in politics section, in that SC affirms press freedom, lift a ban on news channel. On page number 4 in pure politics section of that, deploy CAPFS on Hanuman Jayanti, High Court to Bengal government. Next, brief opposition leaders about China border, Congress to government. Next, center trying to sort out problems of minorities, says Orthodox Syrian bishop. Next, maintain law and order Maharashtra on eve of Hanuman Jayanti. Next, no issue, individual beyond RS discussion, purview, Dhankar. Next, BJP government of Karnataka and Maharashtra brace of another round of face off. Next, politician do not enjoy more immunity than common citizen. High Court. Next, Supreme Court. Next, Supreme Court stays order cancelling Nagaland local body polls. Next, ready to fight from CM Shinde's home turf of Thane, Aditya. On page number 5 in economic market section of that, Indies rise to 4 week high, Nifty 50 tops 17,500. Next, rupees 60,000, 61,000 domestic gold prices make new record. Next, Vedanta Resources dollar bonds gain after assurance from S&P. Next, Berenstein expects a quick nifty rebound accumulate on dips, say Goldman Sachs. Next, dollar rip forwards now in focus in RBI's market intervention. Next, rupee jumps to 1 month high, close at 82 against dollar. Next, stocks dip on Wall Street yields drop. On page number 6 in smart investing section of that, share of delivery volumes rises as a higher margin impact trading. Next, Adani Enterprises may enter Sensex LTI Mindtree Nifty after HDFC merger. Next, RP moves NCLT over Smash ownership change. Next, ESAF Small Finance Bank plans to refile IPO papers. Next, higher yields make post office fixed income plans attractive. Next, Phoenix ARC buys a clutch of bad loans of rupees 1500 crore. Next, dollar forward in focus. On page number 7 in company section of that, Hero MotoCorp launches VRS to right size ops, boost efficiency. Next, Maharashtra RERA issues notice to 16,000 realtors. On page number 8 in companies section of that, hiring race for 5G talent to heat up as adoption widens. Next, Verizon 6 clarity on 5G allocation. Next, HPCL may soon launch ethanol cooking stoves. Next, AROI urges government to levy FM radio license fee at 4% of annual revenues. Next, EY India's services to its overseas entities not liable to tax. Delhi High Court. On page number 9 in company section of that, Delhi Airport ninth busiest in the world in 2022. Next, Reliance Retail launches beauty platform Tira. Next, Denzo backs $75 million Viva convertible notes, lays off 30% workforce. Next, IRDA tells insurers to cut cost, pass on gains to customers. Next, white collar jobs, the next gig things in tech driven economy. On page number 10 in brands and companies section of that, daily cases cross 4,000 mark. Next, Hindalco to reconsider its capex plans amid global headwinds. Next, premium spirits sales on a high has big stores bloom. Next, as VI continues to struggle, chances of a duopoly rises. Next, Shanghai looks to acquire API unit for forward integration. Next, Amul ex MD Sodi joins Reliance Retail in an advisory role. Next, Sony Pictures signed $25 million deal with Sri Lankan cricket. Next, Department of Telecom to reserve some 10 mH spectrum for home min. Next, Tata Steel please Supreme Court 6 reply from Min Jharkhand. Next, from mobiles to TV, Indians are buying smart gadget. Next, hospitality sector on a hiring spare. On page number 11, in disruption sector under that, NIC is yet to pick the winners of national government cloud bid. Next, inspect Google's billing ADIF to CCI. Next, Nykaa says cut in discretionary spending is hurting fashion biz. Next, YouTube gets a dedicated broadcast tab. Next, Indian e-shoppers set to spend $140-160 by 25. Next, Misinfo has a bad has other digital crimes ITMOS. Next, not planning laws to regulate AI Vaishnav. Next, Jha head of Global Logic India APAC. Next, shift to on premises hybrid cloud models aid pure storage. Next, special opens rupees 200 crore fund for follow on deals. Next, video telematics platform light metric rises $8.5 meter. Next, million. Next, Zero Cow Factory backs $4 million. Then I comes to page number 12 in company section of that daily outlet to be launched soon. Next, flexibility INC companies work to build hybrid offices. Next, structural disadvantages. Next, India elected to UN statistical body. On page number 13 in economy section under that, employee need must on choice of tax regime. Next, trade deficit with China in electronic and computer parts. Next, pharma exporter in touch with African CINS nation. Next, GSTN showing improvement. Next, annual bidding for 50 gigawatt green energy to start this fiscal year. Next, auction for green H2 incentives to kick off in quarter 1 with cap of rupees 50 kg. Next, government to meet PSB heads for fin inclusion update. Next, Stand Up India rupees 40.7 thousand crore loan sanctioned in 7 years. Next, states may be allowed to settle off budget borrowings by FY27. Next, services activity robust in March on new business gains. On page number 14 in edit page section under that, health wealth wise. Next, promote governments over capital control. Next, scared old heritage. Next, from Russia, so Finland joins NATO. Next, high command to low demand. Next, let's overtake oil prices. Next, America start tracking the Himalayas. Next, the side effect of physiotherapy. Next, the ruling ritual of railing procedures. On page number 15 in around the world section of that, Johnson and Johnson to pay $8.9 billion to settle talc cancer lawsuit. Next, facing criminal charges, Trump calls for defunding FBI and DOJ. Next, Macron says China can play a role in Ukraine, rejects decoupling. Next, China calls for WTO review of US lead chip export curbs. Next, UBS chairman says Credit Suisse integration will take up to 4 years. Next, German economy to grow in 2023 has outlook brighten. Next, Foxconn founder Terry Geo announces Taiwan presidential run. Next, Camilla is officially cancelled queen for the first time. Next, 5 PIO women executive on Barron's 100 most influential women in US finance list. Next, Foxconn founder Terry Geo announces Taiwan presidential run. Next, Finland's marine to quit as party leader. Next, Berulus Koni in ICU with respiratory problems. On page number 16 in Economic Time Financial section that who was Rupert Murdoch 2 week finance. Next, Empire's $25 million he headless statue set to return to place of origin. Next, King survive royal scare. Next, why reason to eat bananas? Next, simple ways to find your motivation. Next, controversial billionaire puts up a weird auction. Next, former India opener Sudhir Nayak passes away. Next, married on most UEFA money prize in 2022. Next, difficult to lift Russia ban until war stop. Next, another draw underline Chelsea, Liverpool's sharp decline. Next, Tuchel, Warren back to earth. That much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.